Under the hammer now at Bygone Bargains, a lovely little curiosity. Beautiful little chest of drawers, bureau, display cabinet. We think this has been handmade, bespoke furniture. It's got all the hallmarks of a keen amateur, and it has got proportions and quirky little bits to it that make it really charming. It would suit a whole host of places. When we cleared it out, it was full of sewing stuff. It had clearly been used in a sewing room to store material and to store fabric and to store patterns and bits and pieces, and it's just a lovely little piece of furniture for its little quirks. Up at the top you've got this beautifully proportioned little glass fronted, glass doored cabinet with simple handles, simple wooden handles, simple catches. The glazing is held in with a piece of square beading. That kind of indicates keen amateur to me. The little clips, they're those kind of little bits and pieces that somebody who's got a passion for woodwork would go out and buy and use. It's got a little stay catch for the left hand door. And then inside here we've got these little shelves, and they've got these lovely little noggins. Can we show them on this side? Yeah, sure. A bit better. Lovely little noggins holding the shelves up, and they've got holes, so the shelves are adjustable. But again, it's just got that ring of Grandad's made it or Dad's made it, and they've done it very nicely. Underneath, each of the shelves have got these kind of circular cutouts, as though it was a kind of little drinks cabinet at one point, and that's where the glasses went. The glasses sat in there, little wine glasses sat in there, but then it's had a piece of ply put over the top. That would easily come off if you wanted to reinstate it as glasses. Really charming. It's got a sort of, is that a wallpapered back? It's got a little wallpapered, boarded back, which when the doors are open, it looks a little bit untidy. When the doors are closed, it looks lovely. Really nice little top cabinet. And then underneath that, you've got a little bureau. And it's got some little handles that you pull out but yourself. Again, it hasn't got that kind of mechanism, which to be honest quite often goes wrong. Some of these little sort of pull out ones, there's nothing to go wrong. And this is made out of pine, and then other bits are kind of coated with a laminate. It's got a nice writing area with a kind of leatherette writing thing. It's coming off in one corner, just needs a bit of glue, a bit of yoo-hoo sticking that back down, and that would be perfectly good enough. The hinges are good, nice brass hinges. You've got this lovely little letterbox area inside, which could be used to store all sorts of different things.
Love this little detail here. Yeah. It's got like a little roof.
It's great, isn't it? Yeah, and again, it's got that kind of handmade quality to it.
It does have a few ink splodges. Yeah. Most bureaus do, actually.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And a lovely finish to the front. The varnish has crackled and blistered a little bit.
Gives it a lovely aged quality, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
We think some of this might be teak.
Well, I think it's a teak laminate.
Or maybe a teak laminate.
Yeah, if you look at the door, look, it's got a piece of laminate to the front.
Yeah.
The carcass is made out of pine.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been dovetailed. It's been sort of butt edged. But then it's been given this laminate front, presumably because they liked this. You're probably right, there probably is a teak laminate. So you've got that nice teak effect going down. Big drawers. You know, it's one of those drawer units. It's got a bit of hardboard on the base, so it's got pine sides, hardboard base. It's one of those drawer units where the unit itself isn't much bigger than the drawer, so you get a lot of drawer space. 3 big drawers, 1 slightly smaller drawer. Oh, what's that?
And then a little pull-down hatch at the bottom, which looks like originally it probably had a base attached there, which unfortunately is gone. So for other things that you might want to store in there that don't fit in a drawer. So yeah, 3 good drawers, and then this unusual little drop-down one at the bottom.
Yeah. Now on this side here, we've got this kind of, you've got the carcass, and then you've got an extra bit of ply added onto the side, and at the back. The back also comes out this far. I think this was kind of then built in to somewhere else, and something else rested onto this.
Yeah,
we've got a couple more pieces of furniture that we've picked up in the same house clearance that's got a similar kind of style to it. I think they've all come from the same place. This is a really quirky little piece of furniture. I mean, you could shabby chic and distress it, but I wonder whether that would actually take away some of its charm. It's got a wonderful charm to it. I do think Grandad's made it, but I think Grandad's been very capable of making. Well, we do sell things in other places, and a lot of this quirky, unusual stuff is our bread and butter. People love it. Most stuff goes to the opening bidder, so why not be that opening bidder? Get a bid on before it's gone.